EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team
Where do you think you were going?
name as they make the grab and get the ball. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work first. Rebels took home the golden egg in a close one the last time they met.
They don't care if it was close or a blow. They got the W. They've been able to talk about it all off-season long, and you can just feel the energy and electricity this year.
Boy, and you know it matters. You're talking about all these kids in state talking about where they want to go. Which side?
Get them down, boy.
Winning last year matters when it comes to recruiting.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger
I don't think so.
running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back right now.
Come on.
Just too much of a rush.
Yeah.
Down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run.
Dude, keep him off of me.
Has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Damn, off of me, damn it.
Will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39.
There we go.
The Rebels are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Great
Dude,
job
keep
by
them
the
off of
savvy
me.
senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Rebels will snap it on first and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Running the red zone, it's Taylor. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it? It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pocket breaking down. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To throw, it's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Oh, better look out! He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. There's the pressure. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50.
Dude, keep him off of me.
Give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna swing it on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with it.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his own 20. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
Someone
line.
keep this guy off for me.
First down here from the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball's loose in the backfield. up and not letting the offense get it
Don't
back. It's a
drop.
turnover.
Oh.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Caught close to the marker. It's Thompson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick.
He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Shapen. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Rebels have it for 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Bring in the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Got his man on the right.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down, just letting them go to work to set up 2nd and short.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They've got fever, and what they want is more cowbell, and they are getting it as the Bulldogs stretch the lead.
Hail State, explosive plays all over the field, David. They are running away with this thing.
And I guarantee you all the Ole Miss fans are saying, get those cowbells out of my face, because they are excited and they've got something to cheer about.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn
them
the
off
page and
and they
see this
hear
is
you.
a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels! The Hottie Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
Just
that was bad.
a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Diggs. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down. Marker 4th down coming. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll run play action. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Shaping. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the egg bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than the golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football.
Yeah, they do not like each other. There's no question. The funny thing is, it's actually an older football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball. So everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
There's the pressure. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing something.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Across the 25. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Oh, they're after him. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. The short hands, it's Booth. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Shapen. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So Mississippi State will have to put this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option, the give. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the completed total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. And it is Ole Miss marking its territory in this one and taking down Mississippi State to claim the Egg Bowl. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.